Something's... Oh, it's everything again. We've got a bit of an evening. Cheers. What are you drinking? I'm drinking Flame. Good evening and welcome to another episode of GetJervis's World of Synth. And for the keen-eyed amongst you, you saw a guitar. Yes. And it's suddenly the technology. We'll talk about that in a minute. But anyway, how the heck are you guys doing? Welcome. Let's have a quick see who's in the chat. Steve is our resident spanner tonight. Sam was busy, is busy, might be in the chat. We don't know yet, but he was supposed to be spot welding his, anyway. I was going to say something witty, but I couldn't think of anything quick enough. But there we go. So he's not going to be spot welding. Anyway, Anna's here. Hello, Anna. We've got Doommonger, and we have got Davey. Hello, Davey. And we have got Tom. And did I see... Yes, I did. Rich. Hey, Rich, how you doing? So I was trying to keep an eye on the chat whilst I was playing. Hey, Andy, how you doing? More guitar. Yes. Peter Coit. There we go. And X-Orb. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. Robert Schultz, how you doing? I feel a little bit coldy. You might hear it in my voice. I felt a little bit rough on Sunday. And it's definitely come to fruition, so I feel a little bit under par. So please bear with me this evening as I am full of head cold. And there we go. Hey, Mouth Weasel, welcome to the channel. I think I've seen you here before, but you're very welcome. And anyone else... Oh, Unit E, hey, how you doing? And anyone else who might... Hey, Oliver Boyne, how are you doing? I've got a picture for you, just one. But I'll talk about that later. If you'd have joined me, anyway, the weekend, I'll message you. Anyway, so I hope we're all doing well. It's Tuesday. It is Tuesday. We've got both cats in the studio, although they're being a bit funny. They're hiding. Tom is literally sat on the floor there. Jackson is under the table. I did give Jackson an amazing groom over the weekend, but I think... yeah, anyway, he's indignant. How dare you brush me? How dare you? He doesn't mind me pulling apart his mats, but brushing, combing, forget it. He does not enjoy that at all, but that's the best way to get his mats out. I suppose it hurts, right? Well, I'm gentle, I'm tender, and I do use a bit of both, so don't worry, animal lovers out there. He's given royal treatment, as you might expect, befitting a royal pedigree cat. Jackson is a royal cat. So anyway, so how are we all doing? You feel underdressed? Well, let's get straight onto that. I'm not wearing my trousers. Let's talk about that straight away. All right. That is not a drink. That is not the volume of drink I would start an episode with, right there. Okay, so for those of you who would know, I normally have a full drink at the beginning. Now, because I placed this on the royal coaster of joy while setting up, Tom jumped on the table and then stuck his nose in it, which then caused me to... He didn't lick it like the water last time, but then I thought, well, I'll put it over here. So, just demonstrate. My gonk is demonstrating. So I placed this there. What could possibly go wrong? I knocked it off my fat bottom. So I knocked it off all over the rug, all over my trousers, so I had to remove them. Don't worry though, I am not underdressed, as you might expect, so I am wearing, I do apologise for this, jeans. It was the quickest thing I could find. Either that or jogging bottoms, and I'm not wearing jogging bottoms. Who wears those? Well, occasionally, I'll let me off for that one. Anyway, so where are we? What's going on? Because I'm... Let's do the top down. Let's have a quick look at what's on the table. I might blow out my candle. Oh, look at this. Happy birthday to me. Anyway, it's not my birthday. October's my birthday. Just remember that. So... Because I usually use the... Oh, you can't see it because I'm in the way. I usually use the iPad for chat. So now I've got the chat on my phone, which is here. And I've got a backup phone with my private... Oh, it's just... Yeah, okay, good. Right, I've got my private chat with the spanners, which I can't There's no way of... Oh, do you know? Maybe that's going to do it. Oh, Robbie, do your duty. Robbie's going to do his duty. Robbie... But there's not... Oh, I'm going to have to learn how to read upside down or sideways. Anyway, so... yeah, are we good? Oh, I do apologise for some of the sounds you'll hear tonight, because that is Velcro. Everything can go wrong, Marilyn, and everything does go wrong. And I said in the chat, I'm going to be running late, but unless I say I did all that, and I said, yeah, but now I've said all that. No, sorry, I might be late, but actually, if everything keeps on going according to plan, I will be on time, unless I say this. And of course, I said all that. What does it do? It brings the pixies, not the gremlins, the pixies, who go, oh, you think you're going to be on time? You think nothing's going to go wrong? Well, let me show you something. And it just faffs around, and you know, my backup phone was out of battery, so that had to be charged. Then, not forgetting the coffee incident, which was quite near to going live. And of course, I can't just leave the coffee on the floor. I did burn my foot as well. And I did clear, the pedals are right underneath that. So I've got the coffee juice all over that. So I had to clean the carpet, and I had to clean my trousers because it's part of the suit. Yeah, so, yeah. But, you know, the music was recorded last night. So that's why I was confident that I was going to go on time. And I set this up last night. But it says here, an error occurred while communicating with the H9 device. The stomp box is not responding. Why are you not responding? Hot saw. Why is it not responding? So, yeah, so as you say, Marilyn, everything can go wrong. So, you see, it's telling me, is the Bluetooth not connected? Oh, my goodness. That's a picture of my sister there. Where's the... Oh, and I don't know how to use... It just doesn't work like my phone. Talk amongst yourselves. So Bluetooth is on. Can we H9 connect? It says it's connected. Oh, so disconnect? All right. Because it's pointless doing this if we can't see what's going on. I might do a little bit of a... Oh, crikey. Right. Allow. Always allow. Don't even question it. Oh, where have you gone now? Where are you going now? So you're going to have to deal with my... Oh, look at this beauty. Right. Oh, for goodness sake. Now you can understand my pain with lighting. I spend so long setting things up in such a way... Oh, there we go. That it's all... You know, I've even got a bit of tree. Look at that. You know, that fell in front of me on a path at work. And it's... It smells good. Anyway, so let's make it so you can see. So, how about that? Oh, you see, what's the... It's always something. Got to be starting something. It's got to be starting something. See, that's not even working. Right, so volume's right, fine and everything. We're all happy with the volumes. So, yeah, and obviously being ill, you know, you don't want anything to go wrong. You just want it to work. I picked what I thought was going to be a simple topic. Because, of course, I like to do topics on this particular live stream. This is what this is about. Sunday night's a bit of a jam, a little bit of a sort of hang. Hey, for those of you wanting some hot cat action, let me introduce to you Tom. Come on. Right. Let's get some cat. That was ominous. Cat treats, cat treats, cat treats again. So who's a fan of Tom, hey? I think this is quite cute that Tom's like, hey, hang on. How's the big white one getting all the fun? There you go. Uh-oh, Jackson can smell it. So if we do... Okay, let's switch to that camera. Jackson, where are you? You can't see, it's just there. Look, he's there. Look, that way, that way. There he goes. Oh, I've actually got it in his fur. Well, So it's a life and it makes for a great live. He does. You know, I've realised that early on, Marilyn, that actually the more kind of stuff goes wrong, the more engagement I get from the audience and more you guys like it. And I think, you know, realistically it's because it's live, and it's no matter how slick we try and make things, no matter how you know, we're all God, cat hair everywhere. Dude, you're as bad as him now. See, this is another thing that you don't get when you don't work with animals, you know. And it's genuine. This is me with my technology, showing you my technology, and the weakest part of this is me. And I think that's you know, I'm not trying to be the expert. Nobody is an expert, right? Anyway, beware the experts. And I think that's what's good about live. And I think, Marilyn, I think that's what it is, isn't it? People enjoy that because it's authentic. You can't, well, you can. I mean, there's certain things you can do, but I'd rather, to be honest, I'd rather be here, you know, ill-prepared, spending time with you guys, enjoying this, however it becomes, than spending hours and getting it slick and being the shillbilly. I mean, you know, we're all guilty of that, and especially when you work for a shop at times. You know, I am to a degree a shillbilly, even though that's not kind of their angle of and I think what Synth Samurai, is he in the chat? Is Synth Samurai in today? But he's going on about and it's quite cringy when people are being, you know, oh, I'm not a shill. Oh, no. I was sent this thing, but you know, but part of the deal is, and absolutely, I have been lucky enough to have been sent things. I mean, the circuit tracks was gifted to me by Novation after I did the feature for Toman. So that, you know, I love it. Don't get me wrong, but it does have an impact on your perception of things. It's hard not for it to, you know. So, you know, and I like the fact that Synth Samurai would be a proud shill, a shillbilly. I'm gonna jump on that bandwagon, Synth Samurai. I'm gonna come to you, a synth renegade, an old school, smartly dressed renegade as I am, but I will do that. I will be a shillbilly with you, my brother. Anyway. Hey, George, how you doing? Sneaking in on me there. Hey, Marky, he's under the table. Did you see him? I hope you saw Jackson. George, what's up? That's okay. Just said I miss anyone else coming in? Yeah. Oh, the drive home. This is good. Right. So, yeah. So, Rich gifted himself a synth for the weekend, didn't you? You got yourself a little bit of an Arturia Micro Freak, which is a synth that is astonishing. You know, really cracking bit of kit, dude. That was you. You can hear through the headphones. See, Tom can actually hear that. I don't know if you can see his little face. His little face. Your little face. That's not me, it's you. He's looking at me every time he hits. Every time he hits a thing and it goes off. It's you. It's you. Your little paws. So they're open back, so you can actually hear. So when you watch this and you go, I think someone said, I wish he could hear what he was playing. That's in reference to Jackson standing on the synth.
How y'all doing?
He can.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Tom, if you only knew what you were saying. You said that twice. How you all doing? That's my friend Bud, who's from Alabama. Great truck driver. He was a good vibe on the road for sure. And we wish him well where'er he is. So, hey, Dr. Felix. Today, Tom Poyer. Yeah, they do like prog. Yeah, indeed. They do like prog. I live in a house of prog. All my children. Even the oldest one.
How y'all doing?
Okay, are we done there? Jackson, you going to come up now? We're just going to carry. Can we talk? Right, I think they've gone. Right, so what we'll do now is we'll sneakily get back on the track. So hopefully this is now connected. It's the link's going around. Obviously, I'm using the interface for the pedal. The pedal doesn't work on it. It does work on its own, but it really comes to life. And I did try and do some stuff whilst I was playing on the intro jam. If you missed the intro jam after the event, go back and listen to it. It worked really well. I was very happy with how it turned out. And it has Marky spotted Jackson. Jackson. Oh, we've got a bit of a curtain issue, haven't we? Guys, oh, you're there. Come on. Quickly, just come on. Come here. Oh, I was going to do your eyes as well. Oh, sorry, buddy. Oh, there he is. Okay. Calmly. You literally fill the camera. Now, you can see. Oh, my word. There you go. You're not in any kind of. It's like the table is full of cat. I think it's like my hovercraft is full of eels. The Hungarian phrase book. My hovercraft is full of eels. My table is full of cat. Aren't you? Right. No worries, Marilyn. I know why you tuned in. So, hey Anna, you just came back just in time for last bits of cat, and we'll talk about what I was doing. I know you noticed that as a guitar player yourself, I don't know. Have you ever used anything like this? It's not an envelope follower. I mean, I guess it is a guitar synth, but it's well. All right, dude. I am worried about you because I did see something on your back end last night which I wasn't happy about. That's gone. Right, can we carry on with the episode now? So purry, aren't you? Whoa! What the heck was that? I'm not even joking, from combing and brushing him last night, I have got a pile of white fur which matches. Right, can we just stay? See, stay. I don't know why I'm. Oh, look at that. A little bit of cat love there. Sit. Can I just put my stuff together? Hey, Rob, how you doing, my darling? Yes, Marilyn, it is massive. And it's not, I point out, it's not fur. He is a fatty. You're 6 kilos, aren't you? Yeah. Tom's 4.5. Right, can we crack on with the episode? Is this what we're going to do now? We're just going to have a bit of cat action. I know I'm feeling ill, but I would like, actually kind of feel in the mood to talk about synthy stuff. I do. I know, it's shocking. I didn't think I was going to be. I did have a rather long nap on my way home from work. I was just so exhausted. But you know what it's like when you're ill? Rest and vitamin C. So I had a rest, and then I had a vitamin C tablet, a dissolvable one with zinc. Very good. So that does make a difference. Okay, Jackson, can you sit there? Oh, here he comes. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there it is. Right, can we finish now? Can we finish that? Oh, because it's... Right. What am I missing in the chat? Actually, I quite like having the chat here. Yeah, thank you, Marky. Yeah, hit the like button. Right, hey Jim, how you doing? I got phasey. It sounds phasey in my ears. Let me know if it sounds bad on your end. I think it's just me not talking into the microphone. Right. There's a really big knot here, mate. I know. It's just you don't like anywhere near your legs, and that's what it is. It's your back. Right. There's a cat in my face. You know, I always find it difficult finding a suitable image for the thumbnail, because I always look over here for my thingy. So this is quite good. Right, let's crack on then, Jackson. Tom. Right, what I might do. What have you done? Stop changing the flipping heck. Honest to God. They say never work with children and animals. I seem to do both. Be gone with you, foul creatures. Get your nose out of it. Right. Right. How cool is that? I wonder if you could get like a Bluetooth. I mean that just does the preset. Okay, hang on. What have we done now? I've ruined my. Oh, for goodness sake! Let's get back to that. Right. I wonder. That's quite handy. I can't hear the LFO. Where's the LFO? And it's back to what I was talking about on Sunday, where my early experiences with guitar synths were of it's mid to late 80s, where there's a guitar with a hex pickup plugged into a 19-inch rack unit. And I think it was the Korg. I can't remember what the number was. The Korg guitar synth. And hi AGC, how you doing? And it was playing a piano, and then it was playing an organ, and it's playing stuff that I just wasn't interested in. Drums were quite interesting because you could play, you know. But what I'm interested in, like you. You'll get bored. I want more coffee. Sit, boy. Just for those amongst you, he is actually sitting. I swear my cats are like dogs. I can whistle and they both come, which is unusual for any cat, because usually you are, you know, there's nothing here for you. There's nothing here for you. Apart from some drums. Right, so, yeah, what was I saying? So the idea of plugging a guitar into a synthesizer to make synthesizer sounds has always kind of been the thing. And I guess around that time, not long after that, I took loanership, because I had it for a little while, a few months, loanership of a GR300, which was a Roland Strat bass guitar and a blue, very basic synth. I'm not quite sure which synth it was. I think it was a Juno engine. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. But it's that era, sort of 84, 85, I think. Used by Steve Hackett, I think. Who else used that? Oh, no. Or was it Adrian Ballou? They're the sort of guitar players that I like, and they're the sort of guitar players who do use that a lot. So, hey, Biscuit, how you doing? Hey, Azio Head. So, if you know, chuck it in the chat. But I think a GR300, it could have been. Oh, see, I've just, that's out there. I'll do some research afterwards. But there's definitely a kind of an episode. There's probably a 5-minute video content of me talking about guitar synths and doing a little bit of a history. I like doing those kind of videos because it's the thing that excites me is and having a memory of that time as well, having first-hand experience of these instruments that people covet in a time when they weren't popular. That kind of thing wasn't popular, but I was hooked. And that's when, my friend turned up with this really big, and I'll do this again, really big thing with loads of sliders on. This is before I loaned the GR300, before any of that, and he said, I want a tenner for it, and I went, I ain't got a tenner. I don't want it. ARP Avatar. Anyway, things come, things go, and we learn from it. The next time something came that way was, I think was my friend saying, hey, there's a Pro 1 in a shop, a junk shop, 70 quid. I said, buy it. So, you know, you learn from it. And I've never turned down a deal since. But I would love an ARP avatar. I love ARP sound. I think they're my favourite vintage synths of that ilk. You know, I do love Moog, but I prefer ARP. I'm an ARP gentleman. Anyway, so what are we doing? What are we talking about? Let's get Pigment 6. Really? Now, again, Arturia, does that mean that because I own Pigment, whatever it was, that there's a free update to the latest version? I think they do that. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to get the guitar out and we're going to have a little bit of a play with these algorithms. And we're going to have a C because, let's turn the reverb off, because that's what this is about. This is about guitar synths and making, you know, and I think for me, this is the best guitar synth I have experienced yet. I need my plectrum. I was drinking as well Lavazza Espresso Italiano because I've run out of my donkey stuff, my donkey juice. What are you drinking this evening? Oh, come on. Nothing's working. Where's my plectrum? Seriously, I've got a room full of kit and I can't find it. All right. Oh, sorry. That was horrible. Oh, that's horrible too. Oh, good Lord. It's because my mic's so present. Oh, look at that. Look at that lovely wooden plectrum. Odd. But I don't want that. Maybe we'll go for... Oh, good Lord. This isn't my fun... I've got a button. Who do I think I am? Brian May? Oh, dear. A shiny sixpence. That's rubbish, by the way. Aluminium. I've got some copper ones, which are good. All sorts of weirdness. There you go. That'll do. A Tortex 1.71 millimeters. Oh, there it is. Unless that just flew out. That's my favourites, the nylons. Anyway. Jumping hard with weird and gills and spiders from Mars. Okay, so. This is going to be interesting. So, having learned to play guitar synth on an antiquated Roland GR 300, I'm going to say it's a GR 300. I could be completely wrong. Actually, this is falling asleep. Okay. Right. Can you swipe down from the top right and bring... Yeah, I can't swipe down the top right. What I can, it just does this... Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah. See? That's why you have a chat. It just keeps falling asleep, though. I don't like that. Right. So having learned on this antiquated Roland system, it didn't trigger. It was either super sensitive or it was just really... Everything I played sounded like that, which, let's face it, that's pretty cool. But... I don't know why I'm doing it in A flat. But with the accent, the attack's really... Oh. Why is it doing that weird thing? Hey Tom, how you doing? So, IJC. No, I'm Brian May. Right, so it's not the nice. I mean, this. I guess the thing is, if we look at the way we play synths, we wouldn't play a sound like that. It's very vanilla, and it's so vanilla we have an aversion to that. So in guitar terms, there's not really much I can do to that. And remember, this is, I don't know what sort of this is, but it's not analog, is it? I mean, I could plug my guitar into the modular. Let's do episode 2 in analog. So what have we got going on here? So we put on some effects, right? So I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Don't want too much of the reverb on it, but we want some. Hey, Scott. And again, there's a definite different way. Definitely you need to play the guitar different. So, you know, I can't just play. I've just done that and it sounds good, right? You can do that, but it's not what I'm playing, is what I'm saying. It's monophonic. It's a bit Led Zeppelin, didn't it? It's like a young Robert Fripp. Thank you, Robbie. Robert Fripp was young once. Anyway, so we add all those little bits extra. Now, I've just picked one pedal to play with this tonight because I didn't want to complicate the table. And, you know, there's MIDI in on this, so you could potentially get that to sync up nicely. So you can go. Ooh, a data corrupted by earthquaker devices. I'll hit them up when I see them next. Yeah, you're still younger than me, symptoms of reality, all three of you. Da, 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 da. So that's just one. Oh, steady, Tom. What are you doing? Hitting my lovely guitar on the table. And I mean, some people would argue that a guitar and a table, there's not much between them really, apart from some strings. I don't know why it cuts off like that. The decay is quite high on the synth, so it just. Hey, rabbits. I think we need more low end, and I don't know how to do that. Oscillator depth. Oh, it's detune. '78 is a good vintage. 78 club. 73 is not bad. Still younger than me. Hey, Steve 67. Oh, you did the retune. Yeah. So I brought in. It's got a. Oh, for goodness sake, my brain. It's got this particle accelerator. Just made that up. It's not called the particle accelerator, but it sounds like it's got some sort of what's it? The thing that the you know, it's got that in it as well. Right, so that is hot saws. We've got what's the other thing that's gone on it? So you've got loads of algorithms here, hundreds of algorithms. I don't want that. You said I wanted that. That's way too. So obviously, it's so good. But that's just an octave pedal. So I can't remember. Caught the Crimson King. Oh, Schizoid Man. God, I love King Crimson. Anyway, sorry guys, I'm indulging myself with ridiculousness. Resonator? No, these are just regular effects. I need the more. Where are they? The red now. I think it's the green ones. This. No, Ultra Tap, EQ Comp, Black Hole. I mean, this is Black Hole Sun. I mean, these things are discontinued, but I'd love to get a second one. What have we got? Digital tape echo, just undulator sculpt. I think. Well, where are the presets? Nasty. That's nasty. Very trip hop. Hey, Lamont, Marilyn, thanks for dropping in. Yeah, catch you. I'll catch you before I go later. So thanks for dropping in. I can't find. Maybe it was just that. I thought there was a square. Maybe that's preset list. Presets. Maybe it is. Is it this one? Oh, save changes. No. Jesus. And I'm not a religious man. It's spiritual. See, that's unusable, right? I think it's Pulsar. I think it's a hot sauce. Designated other. It is not a mini iPad. It is an iPad Air 3, which I dropped and smashed. As you can see, it's my. Have I got giant hands? No, it's a normal size one, but it still works. I do need to get it repaired, but I've tried a couple of times and people go, no, I don't want to fix it. I don't want to fix it at all. What's this? Stop asking me. No. And again, you got to mix in a little bit of the guitar to get that attack, that front end. Oh, Jim, thank you. If only you were local. You're kind of close enough to where my mum is, so maybe if I go and visit my mum, I'll bring it. Sorry, I've gone all guitar-y. Shame on me. Sorry, guys. Hey, Billy Bud, how you doing? Yeah, glad you enjoyed the jam on Sunday. I really... I'm a musician, right? This is my instrument. I am an obsessive synthesist. That is my instrument. So when I can put the two together and it works, it's joy. It's the deep joy that we get, that we hope to get from music. That's what we do it for. Those moments in our life when we've hit something beautiful, something pure, something spiritual, you know, with our craft, with our art. And that's what keeps us going, whether it's hoping that the next bit of kit we buy will bring that out of us, or whether it's just a matter of time that none of us seem to have enough of to do the things that matter most. Yeah. Got fur everywhere. Hey, Unity, thank you, yeah. So anyway, what you could do, and I don't know how this would work, would be really good to have two separate feet. So you could split the guitar signal into a standard effects chain and have your synth sound on the other side. That still needs affecting. Now, I went to... Did anybody go to Synth Fest in 2019? It was before lockdown, because it was 2019. And my son and I were there, Keurig, and we were doing some footage, and it never worked. I lost, the audio recording didn't work or something, so I lost all the footage. We did loads of stuff. But there was a guy from out of base at Bath who had a whole bunch of guitar pedals. Maybe I'll reach out to him. And really interesting concept that the guitar synth were pedals, and as you can see with the Eventide, it just worked. So I wonder, I don't know, lockdown did a lot for a lot of people. It wasn't particularly fun, right? Anyway. So that's what you do your modular, Anna. You mult the guitar signal and have it do the distinct X so I can play my VCOs using the guitar. Nice. yes, Biscuit Iron Man. Couldn't help myself. No, I don't know a lot of other songs. Hey, IGC, I was there, but I missed him. Yeah. Oh, I can't remember. His name's on the tip of my tongue. But I will reach out to him because he's so local to me, really. And we did talk about doing something. But yeah, lockdown kind of... Yeah, it's 5 years now, isn't it? Almost. 5 years. 5 years. That's what David Bowie sang about, isn't he? The Meris Enzo is a great synth pedal. Yeah, I think this is the point. I think where it went wrong was trying to convert the electric guitar sound to a MIDI signal. And I think that's why a lot of those things don't work. And I think that's where the V guitar, that would be quite an interesting. I mean, they must be, peanuts now. But that might be where that got in. I mean, I borrowed Gaz's actually. I borrowed Gaz's V bass, and I ended up keeping the bass. It's on the wall there. It's a lovely bass guitar. Anyway, it is a brilliant song, As Your Head. GR700. I think, is that the one with it? Do you know what? There was one fairly local to me again. So that's, I say, fairly local, an hour's drive. And I think that's the 700 is the one that's based on the JX3P, and it's got the weird bar guitar. Am I right on that one? Is that the 700? That's the one I want. Oh, the bass looks amazing. So I'd love one of each. That would be an episode. Oh, do you know what? If anyone's got one of those, if anyone's got any guitar synths that they want to loan me, because I can't afford to go out and buy everything I want. I mean, imagine that. That would be brilliant. But if I could loan some guitar synth, I could definitely do the feature that I really want to do about guitar synths. I think that would be a good video. Let me know. Find me on Instagram. It's dead easy, at GetJervis. Even if you don't have a guitar synth, find me on Instagram. Yeah. Please press the like button. Thank you. So it triggers really well. It is a little bit bland, but whilst you're playing it in the music, we'll jam out with this again because I enjoyed the jam. That's where it goes wrong, you see. If you're not precise with your notes, it starts to sort of fluctuate. It burbles. How 60s is that? Could be a Who song, couldn't it? Oh, it could even be a David Bowie from that. I've got the song. Thanks, guys. I need more coffee. We've nearly gone the hour. So, any questions? Anything you would like to add to this World of Synth special on guitar? Part 1, guitar. Part 2, guitar. Part 3, guitar. So I think there'll be a part 2 and a part 3, and I'll dig out my Fishman pickup and my Strat, which is what it's attached to, even though the Strat's not in good playing. It's funny, I'm a guitar tech. I was a guitar tech professionally. And my instruments are not in the best. It's kind of weird, isn't it? They're not in the best state. I mean, this thing plays like a dream, but it could do new strings. The same with the Yamaha I was playing on Saturday. Only 5 strings. It's supposed to have 6. Where's the other one gone? I don't know. And I've got strings. Strat, you say? Yes, I do. Well, I have an early 80s Tokai Silver Star. Now I've got a different body on it, so I've made, it's just the neck on a different body. So what I want to do is I want to put a new neck on that body and have that as a super Strat. And I want to put my, original Strat back together and maybe finish it. But yeah, I haven't got a uke. My kids have, but Alan Murphy playing a Step DG1. Yeah, do you remember seeing? I mean, you're of a similar age, Robbie. So do you remember seeing the Step guitar on breakfast telly? I mean, breakfast telly was a massive thing for us anyway. It's like, wow, we can watch telly before going to school. That was so bad. So I remember getting up early to watch breakfast telly before going to school. I mean, how mental is that? I couldn't do that now. But there was a Step guitar, and I remember that. Alan Holdsworth, do you mean? Not Alan Murphy. Do you mean Alan Holdsworth? He's stupidly good guitar player. And if you know your prog rock, of course, UK with the fantastic CS80 owning chap with silver hair. Oh, come on. Oh, brain is dead. Played with Jethro Tull from one album. And oh, come on. He was also in Curved Air. Frank Zappa. Come on. Come on. Oh, no, Alan Murphy, ex of Go West, Kate Bush and Love. I worked with Go West for a gig. Guitar tech that. That's quite fun. Got to handle the JP8P. That's quite a big thing. Come on. So what is the... Oh, anyway, that's really bugging me now. Did they use a step on You Win again? Brilliant. I want to fretless bass. Yeah, so do I. Lamar, one day I'm going to get my bass out because it's a real beauty. It's a 1983, 84 perhaps, Tokai special edition bass. Not many of them made. And it's gorgeous and it's bright orange. Could benefit from some new pickups, but that's yeah, nothing really. So that's really annoying me now. Oh, what's his name? I'm gonna Google it because that's really bugging me. Because Gaz has been annoying me with tales of UK and whoever. Oh, see, I don't even know what that is now. Oh, okay. Oh, that's Eddie Jobson. Eddie Ruddy Jobson. So the A album by Jethro Tull, which took me a while to get into. I bought it on vinyl before I'd even heard Stormwatch. And I think Stormwatch is essential as a Tull fan. It's such a gloomy sounding album, but really cool songs on it. And that definitely bridged the gap to A. Makes A sound even more fabulous. Anyway, right, so Francis Monkman. No, but I don't know who that is. But yeah, JD basses. Right, Robbie, I had Mark King JD bass, the signature model, right, the Supernatural. Funnily enough, I traded that with a certain Gaz Williams when we lived together in South Wales for a TR606, a Yamaha BB400, which is a fantastic bass in its own right. That's classic. You'd have seen that on loads of your favourite sort of bands of that era, the 80s. And I think something else. It was a good trade. It was a good trade. And I sold both of those things. I didn't get on with the 606. I still think they're a bit overrated. I much prefer a CR78, but that's because of Duke and the work that Collins has done with that. I do prefer that sound. And a 909. The 808, been done. I do love the bass of those. So I'm talking myself out of this now. Anyway, so yeah, so there's a guy called Oliver who, funnily enough, messaged me on sort of Facebook Messenger saying, "Hi, did you used to own a JD Supernatural bass? I've just bought it. Apparently Gaz used to own it." Hang on a minute. So that's kind of weird, isn't it? How your instruments can sometimes come back to you. Anyway, so Eddie Jobson. Hey, breathalyzer. So, okay, so it's not kind of it says lead. And I guess the thing is with any guitar sound, you go... I'm not that kind of guitar player. Not that kind of girl. A 606 needs a 909. Do you know what? The fact that the Linn drums come back heartens me greatly, because a lot of the old Peter Gabriel stuff was Linn drum. I also like DMX. I think those two drum machines excite me more than the Roland, unless it's a 78. Only because I think they've been done to death. I don't think we need it. I think we need to find a new drum machine for a new era, and I think the punchiness of those drums on the Linn drum and the DX, they're a bit more grungy, a bit more gritty, and a bit more punchy. They're not, I mean, they're sample based, aren't they? So why, anyway. Warwick Streamer. Now, yeah, anyway, some amazing instruments. Wow bass. I'd love a wow bass, actually. I always had really good basses. I always had really good basses and really good guitars, to be fair. I still do. Talking about it as if, but I mean, it's just not, it's a phenomenal instrument. It's just not massively overpriced. HR16 over the SR16, Cressy, I think. I've got the HR16, which, because I think you can get chips, so that's what I might do. I might get the DMX chips for, actually, is it the DMX? There's a combination. So the DMX contains the sequential drum tracks samples alongside it. And the drum tracks, I nearly bought one of those twice. Such a sequential fanboy. And that was a drum machine that I really loved the sound of. But for whatever reason, I think it was 300 quid at the time. I just, you know, couldn't justify it. But then I did buy the 6-track for about 350 quid, which needs some Kent loving, shall we say. Right, I am going to wrap up because I need another hot toddy. I need a hot bath, and I need to try and get rid of this cold so I can have a fun-filled weekend with the kiddywinks and do some stuff in here. Prepare better for next week and try and get my list of topics for the forthcoming years, and also want to do some guests. I want to get some people to talk to on this. So yeah, anyway, as always, thank you for your company this even. I think we'll do one more Tuesday, and then I'm going to move this to a Wednesday, a trial period of a Wednesday. I'm concerned that perhaps Wednesday might be a little bit congested with live streams, and I don't want to wear everybody out going, you know, Sonic State, me, Gaz, you know, when Gaz does it, and it's just a full night. I mean, I appreciate your time is precious, so Thursday might be the better option and try and squeeze it in before the pub. Tuesday feels like a good night, you know, but it's just, I find it difficult to get packed down, tidied up, and set up and prepared in one evening. Monday evening's it's not easy to get all that done, and under my desk was horrendous after Sunday because it literally cables everywhere. That took like a good hour to tidy up under the desk before I even put anything on it. Anyway, so remember, be good to yourselves and each other, and I'll see you all around. So in the meantime, should we just hit it, Tom? Hit it. Tom. Sleeping. He's literally sleeping. All right, I'm going to do this. Let's going to do the top. That one. We'll do the Tom view because you can see a fat cat down there. Can we get a better option, a better picture of Fatty? There you go. Hey, Jackson. How you doing? You all right? You eat? Right, let's try and set the table up a little bit. Let's get that going. Patterns, let's go there. Let's do this.
voice is a call.
Janet Jackson?